Hey everybody, we are 10 weeks out. This is our first official check-in in person where we've had a chance to sit down, go through some things. We got a lot of content to share with you guys coming up, so follow, through LAURALIE's web, through her Instagram, through my BIKINI Instagram. You'll see some of the things that we're doing this weekend with our check-ins and everything. But 10 weeks out, give us a little breakdown. How's it going?
We're 9 weeks out. 9 weeks.
9 weeks, 10 weeks, it's all good.
So, I mean, that's when you know it's going good. So everything is, rolling as it should. I'm super happy to be here. Obviously, when we're doing check-in in person, it's just so different. Excited to bring you guys along because single digit, it's on. So, I mean, we're just going to keep doing what we've been doing and just keep on following the plan and tuning in, little tweaks here and there. But I'm definitely excited to see you today. We're going to get some training done. We're going to give you some tips that, we've been grabbing along those last 3 years we've been working together, but even more so for this 2024 Mr. Olympia. So I'm excited because this year is in Vegas and you're excited as well because we can see how my body is reacting right now to the California weather, which is very similar to Vegas weather. So everything, guys, is very planned out the way that it should be. So that's something we spoke about, at yesterday's seminar. Congratulations on the seminar as well. That was an amazing event. If you haven't been here this year, we're gonna do another one next year, right? I'm saying we, but it's all him.
It's all us. It's an us thing.
But yeah, if you haven't been here this year, next year is the place to be. We've got some great questions, along training, nutrition, and obviously posing, where bikini category along with the other categories are going. But very excited to bring you guys along today and for the rest of those 9 weeks. But
yeah, because the one thing we did this time that I am so appreciative of is making time in the schedule for us to have lots of little check-ins, and we planned everything out from get-go.
Yep.
And it's really laid a pathway for you to be able to have more structure to keep you in that little safe and happy place. I've never seen you more happy. I've never seen your body in this calm little area, and it's been fun. It really has been. So, us, we always want to have a good time. We love what we do. We love seeing you guys out there, and we're going to be doing more check-ins as we go. We have quite a few more, but you have a very busy schedule. You have been tootling all over the place in different shows and popping up in different seminars, and so very active. But guys, we're so excited about this year and excited to see you guys and share content with you. So coming your way, a lot of fun content.
Excited times.
Hey guys, the first exercise we're doing today is a wide grip body weight row. I like to do it with the bands here because you're using body weight on a 45 degrees, so gravity's pulling against you, and it gets outside the range of motion of machines. When you can have a fuller range of motion machine, sometimes you can only go up so far, you can only come down so far. Here, you can go through your full range of motion. So we're gonna do a body weight wide grip row, and LAURALIE will explain to you what she's trying to feel as she's doing the exercise.
Yep. Okay. So as I am getting set up into the exercise, 45-degree angle, and what we want to grab is this area at the bottom, and then squeeze and contract and shorten all of the lat all the way to the top. But we're always going for the width because we want to create an hourglass shape for bikini category.
Keep coming to my feet. Right there. Good. And we're going all the way through and back. So notice how she's got her hands outside the width of her lats. By doing it this way, now she's keeping the movement in the outer lat, not in through the density of the middle of the back. All the way in. There you go. Notice the tempo and the range of motion. She's going a full range of motion, and her tempo is about a 2-1-2. So 2 seconds, second pause, 2 seconds. That keeps the cheat out of the motion. So what she's doing now is she's isolating that muscle group really well. There you go. All the way up. Excellent. 5 more. Here we go. 5, 4, good. 3, hands stay outside. 2, and nice and slow. Excellent. Very good.
And as you can see, there's no inertia, there's no momentum, right? So we take out the cheat out of it. That's the only reason why I'm keeping it slow and very controlled. And you could see the more tired I get, the more my body wants to get closer grip because I'm stronger in my middle back. So if you see that your form is getting tired, that's when we start counting, and he started counting 5. I felt like I had 2 more in the tank, but he says 5, so we go for 5. But always keep a good focus on your technique and your form more than weight. I mean, we didn't have any weights. So.
No cheating. Hell no.
It reminds me of, you know, this Smith machine.
She says no rest. Did y'all catch that?
Like, okay.
It reminds you of?
The Smith machine, like the bar.
Yes. Good. Keep your hands outside. Good. Nice and easy. Good. 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 Pull through. Come on. Good. Here we go. 5. Come on. 4. Slow her down. 3. Come on. 2. Come on. 1 more. Come on. You almost got it. Here we go. All the way up. And good.
Oh, God. Ouch.
Good.
These are humbling. He said 5, and then I was like, I'm counting. It's always, when it's 5 with Kim, it's 6. Always.
Yeah. I always have 1 extra in there.
Or you just count, but when you say 5, it means there's 5 more after the one that you just did. When like normally you train with someone, when it's 5,
gonna be.
Then you're 5 at the top, you have 4 more. With Kim, is no, you have 5 more after this one. That's mind bugging.
This is gonna be great excerpts. These are outtakes, you know, at the end of the movie, the little outtakes.
That's what people want to.
He always says 5 and he means 1. You said 5. Hey guys, for our next exercise, we're gonna again do a wide grip because we wanna focus on outer lat. We wanna focus on creating more width to create more silhouette, more shape to the outer lats, taper down to the waistline. I like to do it through an independent movement, so the left side has to work as hard to keep up with the right side or vice versa, depending upon which side may be a dominant side for you. And again, full range of motion on everything we do. So we wanna pull in, contract, hold it for your second, go back out nice and easy. LauraLie, when you do this exercise, what are you feeling? Where's your focus at on what you're trying to feel with your physique?
It's hard to tell with back because I can't obviously see my muscle, but in a pull down like this, especially because it's independent, like you can visualize yourself as a V, you know, so you really just visualize your upper lat at the top, like getting that full stretch and then really contracting all the way down and just following your elbow. So this one is easier to visualize if you have a harder time to do just a pull down, a normal pull down wide grip machine with a bar. I would really go with that
independent movement. Yeah. So here we go, guys.
Sorry.
So down, yes, because you muscle woman. And up nice and easy. And you see how she's pulling all the way to contract, all the way down here into the lower lats. So we're coming all the way in. Excellent. And it's great because you guys get a chance to really see how this muscle tone out here, how those muscles are engaging. All the way in. Good. And she's really feeling that stretch, which is what we want. Here we go. All the way in. Good. And by taking our time and going nice and easy like this, we're not engaging the forearms and we're keeping the biceps out of the movement. So we're trying to keep this all in outer lets. Excellent. 5 more. Here we go. Here we go. All the way in. Good. 4 more. Keep those arms outside. Outside. 3 more. All the way in. 2 more. Here we go. And 1 more. All the way in. Here we go. All the way. All the way. Squeeze, hold. Now really stretch at the top. Up, up, up. Now lean our body. Stretch the lat. Good. Excellent.
All right, so if I have one tip for this exercise as well, I have one side of my scapula that doesn't engage as much as the other side. I really focus on keeping my elbows in front of my body as much as you can, and also not crunching down. You really want to pull yourself up. So when I think about pulling down, I'm actually thinking about pulling myself up, and that tip has helped me a lot. So when I do a pull down, I think about a pull up, and when I do a pull up, I think about pulling down.
Good. All the way in. Here we go. All the way in. Excellent. Keep those palms up. Good. All the way in. Come on. Here we go. Good. Come on, let's go 4 more. Come on, all the way through. All the way through. 3 more. Come on. All the way in. Hold. Nice and easy. 2 more. All the way in. 1 more. Come on. Hold. Slow now. Lean forward and stretch. Good. Stretch those lats. There you go. Good.
Let's see it.
Here we go. Good. All the way in. All the way in. Good. You really see the back contract well. Especially engagement right up underneath the armpit. So all through here, you can really see that muscle pull in. Good. All the way down. Here we go. Come on. Squeeze. So that's the key to your movement, is squeezing down, not jerking down. Squeeze. There you go. Here we go. 5. Come on. Good. 4. Come on, come on, come on. Good. 3. Come on. Good. 2. All the way in. 1 more. Come on. All the way in, all the way in, all the way in. Hold. Now slow. Stretch it, lean forward. Stretching these lats. You want to really stretch those lats at the end. Good. Stretch that fascia. Excellent. Hey guys, our next exercise, again, we're gonna do an independent movement. so that we make that right side work as hard as the left or vice versa. And using it on a stand-up angle like this, you can kind of control your body tilt a little bit better than when you're sitting in a chair doing a row. So here she can arch her back or lean a little forward so that she can feel the engagement of the outer lats. Again, we're doing wide grip for outer lat, less in the middle of the back. Will it touch a little bit of the middle? Yes, but for a majority of it, it's going to be outer lat. So again, LauraLie will now explain when she does her exercise, kind of what she's doing with her angle and what she's trying to feel through that range of motion.
Okay.
Okay, all the way through. Good. So we're gonna keep that back nice and straight so that while she pulls it, she's not over-arcing and she's not putting any kind of pressure on the low lat down by the lower back. Good. All the way through, keep it wide, squeeze. Good. All the way, there you go. Now this is actually engaging all through the outer lat, but also you can see it engaging a little bit more of the rear deltoid, which is an area that we've been working to improve. So I like doing these outer movements like this independently so we can engage a little bit more of this rear delt. Good. 5. All the way back. Come on. Good. Take your time. 4. Squeeze. There you go. Good. 2. Squeeze. Hold. And 1 more. Here we go. Squeeze all the way in. All the way in. Good. Now, slow. Keep your body line up and stretch your lats forward. There you go, stretch. Good.
Oh.
Feel good?
Yeah, that felt great. That felt amazing. So you did a lot of adjustments. Just again, so you don't want to arc the back too much. You really want to pull yourself into the...
Good. And bring it around. Focus on the form, squeeze and hold. Good. And you can really see all through here, this whole outer lat and all through this rear delt. You see all through here start to pull through. So that's what we want. Stretch and bring out. Squeeze, good. And stretch forward. Good, all the way in. There we go. Come on, 4 more. Here we go, 4 more. Come on, all the way back. 3 more. All the way back. Hold. 2 more. All the way back. Come on, hold. 1 more. All the way back. Here. Now forward slow. And stretch. Good. Stretch the lats. Excellent.
Oh, it was heavy.
Good. Come on. 5. All the way in. 3. Keep your body still. There you go. Make the lats work. 2 more. All the way back. Come on. All the way. 1 more. Here we go. All the way. All the way. Now slow and stretch. Good. so what we're gonna do, guys, is I like to go length of the bench so you support your lower back. I'm kind of out of breath right now because I just tried to jump rope like an idiot.
Don't say you're an idiot. You're just competitive.
I'm dying. Yeah, I can't watch somebody do something and go, oh, I could do that too. It's like me throw my ring, and then after I do, I'm like, what the hell was I thinking? Okay, so gonna keep our back flat here. Gonna keep the lower back flat on there. We don't want to arch our back because again, then we can transfer some injury down into the lower back. Arms come straight up, hands at the bottom. Now, we're gonna stretch and go parallel to the floor. Don't wanna go past parallel because if you do, now you're putting a lot of stress into the rotator cuff. So we're gonna come down, nice and easy. We come down parallel, arms are here. Squeeze up. That's the key to this movement. Don't swing it up, don't jerk it up, squeeze it up. Good. You can really see how it's pulling those outer lats out. This is a great outer lat exercise. Squeeze right there. Squeeze up. Good. Stretch. And like Lauralie said, this is one of those exercises where you really want to feel that mind body connection in exactly where you're trying to feel it in that outer lat. You don't want to feel it in your triceps. You don't want to feel it in your forearms. You want to target it in those outer lats. Squeeze. 5 more. Squeeze. Good. 4 more. Stretch. There you go. You want to keep those arms just slightly bent. 2 more. Squeeze up. 1 more. Stretch and squeeze. Excellent. Got it. So maybe explain to everybody where was your mind at while you were trying to engage it into your outer lats?
My mind was, oh my God, I could take a nap right now. Just kidding.
That's probably the truth.
So guys, what's great about this movement is once you're here, you have a lot of tension. So I'm using that stretch to connect now to contract, right? Because the movement is not on the lengthened position. You're very vulnerable in that lengthened position, but use it in order to connect. And then what I do is I use the dumbbell to drive me into the seat. So that's how you see those lats engage. And the more I push against the dumbbell, the more it drives me into the bench. I can actually feel my lats all the way to the bottom if I contract. And then there's a part about right here where that's the final range of motion. So there's no point to keep on going and looking crazy like that, right? Like you're using that stretch. Be very careful on that stretch, and then using the dumbbell to drive yourself into the bench. And I can feel it. I can feel it without weight. So that's when you know. Also, that's another tip. If you want to start doing a movement for the first time, start with very little weight and establish the technique and try to even feel it without anything. I also love this movement with a bend, just a resistance. That can also be a good tip for you guys to start, and then you can progressively overload from that bend once your technique is on point.
All right, round 2.
Oh my God.
Sit down. You've been resting this whole time.
This whole time I was talking. This is
while you were resting. Here we go. I just don't want to fall asleep. Here we go. Stretch and up. Good, all the way through. There you go. Got to remember the top of the motion as well as the bottom of the motion. Full range of motion on every exercise. all the way up. There you go. So that full range of motion that she's doing and controlling the weight like she is, that's what keeps constant tension on the muscle grouping. And stretch and squeeze. Good. So all we're gonna do is make sure the range of motion doesn't go too deep and squeeze off the bottom. Good. It'll cut your rep range in half because when you do things with proper form, you isolate the muscle grouping better. Squeeze, so it will take a little bit of strength off of it because you're not using assistance muscle groups, but by isolating, you'll get better development out of the muscle group you're trying to target.
And no injuries.
Exactly.
You can't grow if you're injured.
Two things will stop you: injuries, illness. Full range, here we go. All the way up, good. 5 more. Four. Three. Slow down, there you go. And that's a normal thing that your body wants to do. 2 more. As you fatigue, your body wants to start to recruit other muscle groups or speed up to get it done faster. 1 more. So we want to always make sure we keep that tempo. Here we go. Squeeze, squeeze. There you go. Good. 1 more set, and we've got it. Look at the back of that red L. Yeah, that thing's out. It's visiting. Here we go. All the way back. Good. And up nice and slow. Good. All the way. Good. And up. Nice and easy. Excellent. Here we go. Hold and squeeze. Good. You can really see those the low lats engaging. Stretch. There you go. Now squeeze. Good. Here we go. It's important to be able to see muscle working. Good.
So don't be a beluga.
That's right. Squeeze. Take your time. 5 more. Here we go. Squeeze. 4 more. Down. Up. 3 more. Here we go. All the way down. Squeeze. 2 more. Here we go. And up. 1 more. Last one. Come on. Take your time. Full squeeze. And up. Good. So guys, here's a glimpse of one of our back workouts. Obviously, depending upon where we're at in each prep, things alter and change a little bit. This prep, we've been a little more focused on the outer lats. LauraLee's, the middle of her back has progressed tremendously over the last couple of years to the point where we don't need a lot of dense muscle there. It's more about creating a shape and a silhouette so that we bring the lats out, bring the waistline down, and then curvature to the hips. So most of our work now is in what we're doing to the silhouette than we are doing the dense muscle. Mother Nature has been nice and blessed her with some very great genetics. So now we have to be careful of our muscle, not to overstimulate it, not to get it to a little bit too, a little too dense.
Yes, but ladies, don't be scared of training upper body. Back is probably the most challenging body part for me, but I do love it. You have to chase that challenge. So I've been loving incorporating more upper body because you guys know we've been not struggling, but we're always striving for balance, proportion, anything that is very aligned with the bikini category right now. And obviously that had led us to bring up, the upper back, especially on the width side of things, to really bring out that X factor from the front, because we know we got it from the back. So I hope you guys enjoy this little clip that you get a lot of information from. If you have a tip or a trick or something that you really enjoy from that video and you followed along, please let us know down below in the comments, because we're always looking to bring you more informative content and be part of your journey the way that we could be. So thank you guys for joining. We're 9 weeks out from the Mr. Olympia 2024, and we will see you shortly.
See you there.
And that's a wrap.